of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest far right.
Is unfit to breathe and our food is unfit to eat.
There's been some evil going on in our public schools. We recognize we have students who need books, but they can't take them home to read. Evil is when we have an overbooked high school, and for the last umpteen years, there's not running water in the water fountain. That's evil. Somebody has to pay the price.
Dozens of students boycott school today, fearing they've been the victims of hate crimes at the hands of their classmates. It is a divisive issue pitting Asian students against African American students, and it's all playing out at South Philadelphia High School.
We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad, that we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting...
It's okay to get back to the community, there's nothing you should be afraid of.
Leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone.
The number one cause of death for black men under 35 in Philadelphia is what? It's homicide. 50% of all the high school students in the public schools of Philadelphia do what? Drop out.
The incident in my school, South Philly High, has taught me that the only way to fight a particular kind of violence is for all students, regardless of race, to unify and stick together to find non-violent solutions to our
And you don't ever shut up. You hear me? I'm speaking a word to you. Truth to power. Truth to power. Let me hear it. Truth to power. Victory is yours.
The nonviolent resistor not only avoids external physical violence, but he avoids internal violence of spirit. He not only refuses to shoot his opponent, but he refuses to hate him. And
you do not have to go outside of self looking to stop violence. Violence is always that whispering something in your ear suggesting that you go against what you know to be right.
We would like to invite you to make the following commitments. To first, reject violence in your actions, words, and thoughts. Second, to bring the community together and identify the root causes of violence. And third, to stand up against injustice.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell,
"We as a people will get to the promised land." So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
We have each other's ears to be holding each other accountable. Yes, we're here to talk about a commitment for nonviolence, but we're also talking about a commitment to community, and to loving each other and respecting each other's opinions. That's what we're also here talking about, the same as Dr. King.
The civil rights movement with Dr. King, it was the youth who sat in at the counters. The most powerful part of any movement is our youth.
Dr. King was a man of action 365 days of the year. We're living in pressing and challenging times when we have to harness the resources of government, the private sector, all across the board, including individual volunteers. We're expecting next Monday 70,000 volunteers.
Thinking to myself, they just might need me, try and be the man that my pop trying to teach me, try and reach a level that reaches can't reach me, try and be the student from the teachers that teach me, next from the man that see me. Life is so hard, people tell it's so easy, they've been through it all, seen it for themselves. You can do it too, just believe in yourself.
I wish President Obama would listen carefully to Martin Luther King. He ought to think before he sends missiles over Pakistan. What would Martin Luther King do, and what would Martin Luther King say? And if he only listened to King, he would be a very different president than he's turning out to be so far. If you want to end terrorism, you have to stop being terrorist, which is what war is.